Hey, I'm Jasmine.
And I'm Dave.
And this is Engineered by God. Thank you for clicking on our video. If you are new, welcome. Thank you for joining us. And if you are returning, thank you for clicking on yet another video.
Right.
If you haven't already, please subscribe and like our channel because it helps us. It helps the algorithm.
We don't know how, but it does.
Right. So do it.
So today we want to talk about something that we're kind of going through right now. Sometimes this walk in your relationship with God sometimes feels kind of boring. Like, obviously we still love God. We didn't say we don't love God, but sometimes it feels like you're just saying words or just reading words on the page or just following a routine. And especially in this culture of just maximum entertainment all the time. Like, even right now, you might be like, this video is a little too boring. I need something else. And don't click away. Don't click away. But we really want to talk about some things that we're trying to focus on, and maybe that might help you as well if you're kind of feeling a little bored in your relationship. And the first thing that we want to really talk about is your perspective, and more specifically, your perspective on God. We really believe that the way you view God is going to impact how you approach Him. And because we have unlimited access to God, we can really take for granted how crazy it is that at any moment we can legit talk to the creator of the universe. And unfortunately, I think a lot of us approach our time with God as a means to an end to get the things that we want, like, our businesses or our dreams or things to, to bless our lives, which isn't inherently bad. But what happens is the focus is all about us. And I really believe that if your perspective on God is right and you see how amazing He is and how amazing His love for us is, every moment that you get to spend with Him is going to feel precious and valuable. And it's really going to help you get away from that need for some amazing, aha moment, because this moment, even though it might feel normal, is incredible.
And our second point is just to push through, because relationships aren't built on just, thrills, but they're built on commitment. And similar to my relationship with Dave, every day we have this routine, get up, get your side ready, go to work. It's kind of like the same thing every day, and it's not always exciting, but but we are committed to each other and to our family, and that is all we need.
Right. But with that, as you're pushing through, sometimes you do need to change it up a bit.
Right.
And that's our next point. Like, routines are great with developing consistency and whatnot, but sometimes they can make you feel a little complacent. And in the same way, in our relationship, when we kind of are stuck in that routine, we want to go on date nights or on vacations, just kidding, coronavirus. But before, when we could do that type of stuff, it's really important because it kind of rekindles that fire. And in the same way, maybe you need to go on a retreat or on a conference or something that's different from your normal routine that you've developed between you and God.
Sometimes it's as simple as just kind of changing up, getting a new space that you are spending time with God and making it, I don't know, comfy, cozy, and exciting in some way. I don't know. That helps me sometimes, so maybe. But with that, we also want to make sure that you guys are just being honest with God about where you are when you're in that space. And I know that this is something that I'm working on, because I'm just trying to remember that it is a relationship and that I can be open and vulnerable with God about where I am, and that I can trust that He's going to help see me through it, and get me where I want to be and help me where I'm at. And I think that also helps us to trust God more, trust Him in being able to help us through whatever we're going through, and also just trusting that maybe this is the space where God wants you to be in this season, and that through this period of feeling like, bored, for lack of a better word, but through this period, something new and like better in terms of with your relationship with God will bloom. And it'll be something that you'll be able to use and take with you for the rest of your life.
Right. And as you were saying that, I was thinking that sometimes I feel like we feel the need to pray the prayers that we feel like we should pray, as opposed to praying the prayers that we need to pray. Like we might say something like, God, I love you more than anything. But the truth might be, God, I don't love you more than anything. I don't love you more than my wife or my future or my, dreams or whatever those things are. But I think once you begin to be honest and open with God, that's when, your breakthrough or, that's when real growth is going to start happening.
Right. Great. So, let us know. Are you being honest with God right now, or do you still have to work, some work to do in that area?
Right.
But outside of that, we really hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you found any value in this, any of the things that we said, please give this video a like.
Thumbs up.
Okay, subscribe, and like we said, don't forget to let us know if you guys feel like you're being honest with God or not. With that, see ya.